hot. So I came home this one day and I'm really irritated and I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy. And there's Bernie lying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing, popping. So I said to him, I said, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took a shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same.
I met Ezekiel Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and he told me he was single and we hit it off right away. So we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd fix him a drink, we'd have dinner. It was like having in 2.5 rooms. And then I found out, single, he told me. Yeah, right. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know? So this one night, he comes home and I fix him his drink, as usual. And you know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He took a flower in his prime, and then he used it, and he abused it. It was a murder, but not a crime.
So I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up a chicken for dinner, minding my own business, and in throws my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. You've been screwing the milkman, he said. He was crazy, and he kept on screaming, you've been screwing the milkman! And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Mitt, kan du säga nitt? Asman ju, hogga ahidis like him, they fucked up, there's a mate, like something of a shit. Didn't me guys, and I talked on the yoke. Name to the bit, one shot, Uncle Sam, hogga, and take him. Promote them. I've been mistaken, make my curiosity, they need everything, bang. Yeah, but did you do it? Not guilty.
My sister Veronica and I had this double act, and my husband Charlie traveled around with us. Now for the last number in our act, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splits, spread eagles, backflips, flip-flops, one right after the other. And this one night before the show, we're down at Hotel Cicero, the 3 of us, boozing, having a few laughs, and we run out of ice, so I go out to get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later when I was washing the blood off my hands I even knew they were dead. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming. 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 They took a flower and they cried. I didn't do it, and then they used, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong?
I loved Albert Lipschitz more than I could possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter, but he was always trying to find himself. He'd go out every night looking for himself, and on the way, he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself as alive, and I saw him dead.
Dirty bomb. The dirty bomb. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. How did they use us? And they abused us. How could you tell us that we were wrong? They
6.